time in both of my other periods today. Listen carefully. First of all, if you're not going on the field trip next Wednesday, don't take the packet. If you already got one, please do me a favor, don't waste our paper. I didn't make enough copies for everyone because I know that not everyone goes. If you can't make it, please return the packet to the back, give it to me, leave it on your desk, hand it to Naomi, but don't take it if you don't need it. Next Wednesday, I am waiting for quiet as you wait to be late. Next Wednesday from 8:30 to 1:55, which means we go, technically being a Wednesday, we'll be leaving during period 0 of Wednesday. And we'll be back during roughly period 5-ish of Wednesday. The late start day, so you have to be here 8:30. The bus leaves at 8:30, so you have to be here 8:15. Your packet is due with signatures Tuesday next week, the day before the field trip. We have 6 stops along Mission Creek. We go to Schofield Park, Rocky Nook Park, the intersection of Alomar and State, Oak Park, a spot in the concrete ditch that you can go skateboarding in over by Cottage. Yeah. Then we go down to the pier to see the outlet of Mission Creek to the ocean. Take our lunch break there across the street from Rusty's. On this trip, if time allows, I don't mind if you order pizza. But it depends on the timing, and you may want to bring a bag lunch anyway. Then we go to the wastewater treatment facility. We'll see urbanization, channelization, changes in water quality, and wastewater treatment. All that stuff is likely to be on the AP test. It'll be a good trip. Yes?
We keep this so we know if we're going.
Sure.
Do you know where there's all those like tractors?
No, I haven't noticed this. I should go up there and look. I think they're probably changing their upper parking lot.
Yeah, they were the upper part.
The grass parking lot? Any questions about the field trip next Wednesday? Then here's the second thing. Please look up. If you have a lab today, you need to be in groups of 3. You'll get to dry. You'll get the dry materials first. Label your test tubes with tape if they're not already labeled. All the dry materials are tube on a rack, dropper, corks, and taped with Sharpies. It's all on a metal rack by the door. You'll dump all excess liquid in that orange bucket where it says waste liquid. Please don't dump it anywhere else. The stuff we're using today is a permanent stain. The blue stuff, if it gets on your skin, you'll be blue until your skin wears off. If it gets on your clothes, you now have blue clothes. When you go to the back table to get your wet material, there are containers in front of each. So in front of the water, there are beakers. In front of the milk, there are graduated cylinders. And in front of the yeast, there are more graduated cylinders. A lot of people complain about the yeast smell. I don't know. I bake bread. I like that smell. But I understand that some people may not like it. Please don't get too dramatic about this. It is food. And we are lucky to be able to make jokes about food. Don't push the corks too tight. A lot of kids can't get them to fit, so they squeeze and the glass will shatter in their hands. It's very unfortunate. Well, I don't care if you break the glass. It's fine. Please tell me. If any glass breaks, no consequences. Unless you keep it a secret, in which case you've endangered the welfare of other students, and then that's a really cruel thing to do, and I'll ruin your life over it. Use one watch, not a stopwatch. You're not making a timer. You're recording all the times. Start of 1, start of 2, start of 3, then end of 1, end of 2, end of 3. Not a stopwatch. Record all separate times.
Down to the seconds.
Probably minutes is enough. Outside there are 2 buckets, one for washing, one for rinsing. Please be thorough. You'll notice when you get your glassware that some of the kids in the last couple periods didn't care about you. Please learn from this and show kindness to the students later in the day. Also onto my aides who will have to clean up after you in the end. You'll return everything to where you found it. I'll stamp your pre-labs after you clear your desk and start gathering your stuff. Are there any questions? You should really rush to get your setup done. Have each person in your group do one part. So one person measures the milk and water blend, another person adds the blue, a third person adds the cork and turns them. Go.